Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Make It Make, where I always try to encourage you. If you can't get it to make, then make it make. Now, today no, you do not have to go potty yet. There's no way. I just took you out. Come here, Mama. Come here. Come here. Daphne, come. Come here. Come here. Say hi. We're teaching her how to ring the bell, and now that she finally has a hang of it, she's ringing the bell all the time, right? Right? Today we are going to be tapping into my recipe box and make some cookies. Now, I can't say that any of the recipes I have are super special than anything else that you would be able to look up online, but I figured why not share with you some amazing cookie recipes that have turned out pretty well for me. So the first cookie we are going to make is going to be monster cookies. And it's just like a bit of everything in this cookie. So let's get started. Man, I love my mixer. The day I got it, you would have thought that I won the lottery. I just always wanted one of these because I knew it would last forever. I'm going to start mixing in our dry ingredients. Remember to look at the description for the full recipes. So I'm going to put in now a full cup of brown sugar, white sugar, baking soda, and we're gonna add our oats. Oh, that's good. Adding the eggs, coconut flakes. Gonna add our peanut butter now. Chocolate chips. I'm doing the assorted. I just think it makes the cookie look so much more pretty. And then I'll add some other regular chocolate chips as well. If you've never tasted Wilbur chocolates, look into them. The best chocolate. Now for the final spin. Oops. About to lock it. It's gonna be a good batch of cookies. All right, so what I typically like to do is I always will make a first batch of the cookies by having a cookie scooper and then putting them on my stone to bake. So we're gonna put this batch in the oven at 325 for 10 to 12 minutes, depending on what it is that you're cooking on. For me, the first batch on the stone, it always takes a little bit longer, but till very lightly golden brown. All right, as you can see, I have a lot more cookies to scoop out. And what I like to do is, again, just put one batch in the oven and then freeze all the other scoops. Now you could do this one or two ways. I like to scoop them out, freeze them, and then bake them later. Or you can just bake all the cookies and then freeze cookies that way. For me, I just like to be able to have them fresh baked. So what we're gonna do is scoop them all out, put them in the freezer, and, well, I'll show you the next step in a minute. All right, so we have all of the cookie dollops ready to go into the freezer. And the reason why I do that, first, like lay it out flat like this on a tray, is so that way when I do freeze them, they don't clump up all together. I want them in as individual little dollops. So about 2 to 3 hours in the freezer, and then I will just swipe them all in a Ziploc bag, like a freezer bag, and label them monster cookies. So the next recipe we're gonna make is oatmeal raisin cookies. It's a favorite in our house, and it's always nice to have on standby for a quick bake. All right, so we made our monster cookies and we have them freezing and they're already baked. Then we moved on to the oatmeal raisin cookies, which are baking right now and in the freezer. And now we're gonna just do a basic chocolate chip cookie. All right, so it's been a couple hours since we put our cookies in the freezer. So what I'm going to do is put them all in a freezer bag and label them. I like to take my old freezer bags and reuse them. Tell me if you guys reuse them as well. And I'm just gonna label monster cookies and put them in the bag. And again, I'm going to do the same thing with the oatmeal raisin cookies. All right, I am up to my elbows in cookie dough. So we froze and put the cookies in freezer bags and then put them back in the freezer. I have them all here. Right here. Now, at this moment, I am actually still, where is it? Here it is. I am still baking the chocolate chip cookies, but the ones that I have to freeze, I'll do the exact same thing, put them in the freezer and then bag them later. All right, so I really enjoy having the cookies here. It's a real quick and easy way to bake up something that's homemade. Plus, you know, you never know if you're gonna bake a meal for somebody, or cook a meal for someone. It's just nice to be able to have that there. So anyway, remember that all the recipes will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, take care and God bless.